Welcome back everyone. Today we're going to be doing a pretty simple video which should help some folks out, and this is going to be the #1 upgrade for any of your HK MP5 variants out there. This particular one is from the folks over at PTR. Full review will be coming one of these days, and we're going to walk you through how to install this ambidextrous Magpul safety lever. Now, the #1 upgrade, if you will, isn't specific to the Magpul one here, but I do think it is one of the better ones out there, but it is one that you can actually reach. So you don't have to break your grip to actually actuate the selector lever, which is not the case for most of your factory MP5 selectors. So this one here did come from Brownells. They are our main channel sponsor, so big thank you to them for sending this out. They sent out some other goodies for this gun that you guys will see in the review as well. And definitely, if you're looking for anything like that, magazines, selectors, optics, definitely check out Brownells. And just a quick note to the YouTube manual reviewer who will definitely be watching this video, we are not modifying this weapon in any way. It's going to function exactly as it did from the factory. We were just showing folks how to install a part. So with that out of the way, let's get this sucker disassembled and show you how to do it. With the grip module off the gun, everything's going to be pretty much universal on this one. There's obviously a ton of differences in grip modules of MP5 clones, but for the actual safety swap, pretty much universal. So this one here, of course, has the ears up front. There's a lot of, differences out there in debate on the internet. And of course, this one is not an ambidextrous safety from the factory. So to swap it out is super simple. It's kind of dummy proof, but hey, that's why we're making the video, right? So basically what you're gonna do is it will just go like this in the natural position. However, when it's off the actual receiver, what you can do in the safe position is just push, and you kind of have to push hard. We'll show you why here in a second. Up there to the 90-degree position, just like that. Once you do that, it's going to relieve any tension on it and it will just come out. And the reason you have to push hard is because what you're overcoming is this detent right here. You have to push up and hard, and then after that, it pulls right on out. With our OEM selector out, we're going to set that off to the side. We're not going to worry about that ever again for the life of the firearm. We're going to take the Magpul. This is the left side lever. That's what we're going to start with. We're going to put that in the exact same way we just took the other one out, but in reverse. So you're just going to push it in and make sure that it is actually going through into your opposite side of your grip module like this. And one thing you'll note is that there is going to be some tension because once again, we are fighting a detent on the Magpul just like we are on the OEM one. The Magpul one though is actually a little bit stiffer, which is good. It gives you a more positive click when we actually go from safe to fire, and that is why. So you have to push in and then down at the same time. Once you do that, then it is locked into place. And at this point, you have a couple options. So Magpul gives you the extended lever for the right side, a sort of abbreviated lever for the right side, or you can just put this little placeholder in there. And of course, we definitely prefer the ambidextrous long lever. If you're on a semi-auto gun, this is the one I recommend using. If you're, again, a right-handed shooter, if you're a left-handed shooter, then no matter what, I would use this one. But if it's a select fire gun, we get our rights back, then I would recommend using this one here, because what happens is if you go all the way down into all the way down, it will come right in the back of your trigger and it will hit your hand. However, if you're only limited to two-position selector like this one, that will never happen, so you don't have to worry about it. So I recommend going with the large lever. There's really no downside to it in a semi-auto gun, in my opinion, and only upsides. So what you want to do is make sure these two slots right here fit in the slot that is provided on the firearm, and then Magpul sends you this little screw with it, and we're just going to go ahead and screw that down. Through the magic of video editing, we have it back together. We're just going to test it out and make sure everything works as it should. We're going to pull back, make sure that we are clear. We are. We're going to go ahead and try to pull the trigger, and it should not fire. And then go ahead and move it into the fire position, and it fires as expected. Run it back. Put it back in the safe position. Again, does not fire. With the function check out of the way, that really is all we have for you here today. A very simple video, getting back to our roots. We used to do a ton of tutorials. I don't know why I got away from them, but we're bringing them back. And they are allowed under YouTube's current rules. So there is that. If you guys like this video, you like learning stuff, how to do stuff, definitely hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be doing more of these types of videos, as well as a full review of this gun in the future. Hit that subscribe button. If you've done that and you're not seeing 2 to 4 videos a week, then you are being censored by an algorithm from my content because we are producing them. So So a way to get around that is to sign up for the email at the website here on the screen. This email goes out once a month and it has all the videos since the previous month's email went out. So that way there's no big tech giant censoring your eyes from my content. Additionally, daily deals if this thing goes on sale. Any of the stuff you see here, ammo, optics, accessories, braces, silencers, etc. It will go out in my daily deals email. That goes out every day as the name indicates. It has 8 of the best deals that we find around the internet. If it is in the email on that day, whatever the item is, it's the cheapest anywhere I know of because I've done the price comparisons before sending the email out. So it saves you guys some time, hopefully saves you some money as well. And lastly, before we close it out, we do have a SMS service that you guys can sign up for as well. So that way, again, it goes straight from me into your phone, into your message box. Best deal that we find around the internet on a given day, just one a day, not super spammy or anything like that. Sometimes it's a deal, other times it might be a breaking video that is time sensitive that we send to you guys as well. So you can sign up for that at the website here on the screen. And that's pretty much all I have for you. Thank you all for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing everybody in the next video.